activities?
A lot of times our schedules do include rain for the season, so we try to set the schedule long enough that schedule will not be impacted by seasonal rain. But sometimes, rain's just a little bit more than what you expected and it will delay construction. And we work with the contractors and we work with the citizens and the public to make sure everything's done as best as it can be done.
Out of all the projects that you do, whether it's paving or intersection improvements, there are all sorts of things that can be done to a road, to improve a road or to build a road. Which one is the most critical? What is absolutely necessary? What is the one step that is so necessary until it's just not funny? It's important that this project have that whatever.
It's hard to pinpoint one thing because so many things are so important, all the way from design to make sure we're meeting all design criteria standards that are out there. Also, informing the citizens, informing the public's community involvement, very, very critical to our program. And then also things such as, the final product. Was it constructed correctly? Was everything tested and installed properly? Just every aspect of it is extremely important.
Does an organization like NEPA come in? And NEPA is the organization that's responsible for the whole bag of things that go on with regards to a road project. You've got to meet environmental requirements. You've got to meet all sorts of other types of qualifications. Do these projects, these intersection projects, do they require overseeing by the Corps of Engineers and all those people that are involved in NEPA?
Well, each project is different, but if a project has federal funding involved, then we do have to abide by NEPA, which is the National Environmental Policy Act. So we have to abide by all the standards in that act if it's federally funded. If it's not federally funded, and it's all funded through local funds, which is normally how our allocation projects are funded, we just have to go through the state permitting process, and that would be permitting through DHEC or the Army Corps of Engineers if wetlands were impacted, but all that permitting would still be required.
Yeah, I want people to know, because it's so important, that these projects and this program, the Transportation Sales Tax Program, is very sensitive towards the environment, not only because they're required to be concerned about wetlands and all of those kinds of things, but because that's the kind of work that we do. We make sure that the environment is protected and all of that. And we understand this word called mitigation. And we know that if we intrude on anything that's historic or we shouldn't be, then we're going to have to pay the piper. We're going to have to find some way to make good on the use of property that might come under some question because it is important to us, historical and what have you. So I think that's important too. How do you enjoy your work?
I have a very good time. It is nice to be a part of a project from the beginning and see it all the way through the end.
I bet it is. And I've seen you working on projects with your hard hat and all of that. And you get right out there, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Are there many women who are doing this kind of work?
We have 6 engineers in our office and 2 of us are females. So
yeah.
We've got a pretty good ratio.
Yeah, and your schooling involved seeing women in class and that kind of thing. You were doing the same work?
Yep, I think women in engineering is definitely increasing over the years.
So it's not a man's world?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Thank you, Molly Lemin. We enjoyed talking with you so much about your projects, Johns Island traffic improvement projects. That's been happening, and you're going to continue to see projects ongoing in that community. There will be at least 6. We hope that you've enjoyed the program as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. This is Cheryl Harleston for the Transportation Sales Tax Program. We'll see you the next time. For more information about the Charleston County Transportation Sales Tax Program and specific information on the road construction improvement projects, visit us on our web at roads.charlestoncounty.org. Also, connect with us on Facebook and Twitter at CC Roadwise.